Newt Gingrich, in his speech at CPAC, is going to demonstrate a classic right-wing maneuver. He's going to take a story that has about a half kernel of truth, and he's going to just extrapolate all over the place and start making shit up.
The smartphone will be the leading public health device of the 21st century. It'll be the leading learning device. It'll be the leading management tool. Congressman Dr. Michael Burgess has a smartphone that has 8 medical applications on it. He can do an electrocardiogram with his smartphone. Now, the Food and Drug Administration, seeing the dramatic rise of applications that improve your health, now wants to take over approving applications for smartphones. I mean, if you want to see a fight where we can be on the side of younger Americans and the left is hopeless, you go out and talk to any college campus and say, how would you like Washington bureaucrats slowing down the number of new applications you can get? Most of them, by the way, free, because the Washington bureaucrats want to control what you have access to. And frankly, I want to commend Senator Deb Fischer and Congresswoman Marsha Blackburn, because they've actually introduced bills in the House and Senate that will block the FDA from stopping smartphone apps.
It's amazing how much they twist stuff. So let me explain to you exactly what actually happened. So the FDA wants to not approve apps. They want voluntary recommendations. So not let's approve everything that comes through or, axe anything that wants to come through. They want to do voluntary recommendations and only for medical apps. And the reason why they want to do that is so that they can let the consumer know, heads up, man, this so-called medical app right here is bullshit. Like, you could release anything via... Okay, so you could come up with an app that says, my app measures the negative energy emanating from your essence, from your soul. And people might take that, some idiots might take that as genuinely scientific. Oh, just put your palm up to the screen and it will tell you what level of negative energy you have. 5% is a level that's good, 30% is and if you get over 80%, man, you better watch out. And then what happens? Oh, okay, whoa, over 80%, oh my goodness, here, you got to buy this product now. Buy this snake oil that we're selling. I mean, the thought that he thinks the FDA is too powerful? The FDA has too much power. You have to be out of your fucking mind to think that. I mean, remember what just happened with the government shutdown? Okay, the government shut down for, what was it, 2 weeks or so? And immediately, there was an outbreak of E. coli or salmonella or something like that. Why? Because the FDA people weren't there anymore. Most of the FDA was gone. They had to bring them back in for an emergency to try to stop the outbreak. I mean, also, the FDA doesn't even have a chance to regulate dietary supplements. So when you go to Vitamin Shop, for example, yes, some of the things there absolutely work, and there's some evidence for a lot of the things that are there. But there, a lot of the stuff that is on the shelves just doesn't work. It's not actually backed up by science. I can give you so many examples. I've read the studies on it. They say, like, saw palmetto is good for your libido and good for your testosterone levels and, good for older men to take. It helps with your balls. No evidence of that whatsoever. Glucosamine and chondroitin, it's supposed to be good for your joints. No evidence of that whatsoever. We can go down the list here. Multivitamins is another one. Multivitamins, they've done studies on people who are in their later stages of life to see if multivitamins actually extend their life at all, and they don't. They've done regular studies with healthy people. There's no measurable benefits to it. Now, there's other things like fish oil. There's evidence that that's good for you. There's evidence that creatine in older people really does give them more energy. Younger people too, but there's definitely a net benefit in older people. It gives them more energy and they can function better. So it's all over the place. But the FDA doesn't evaluate any of the things. If they did, then only things that work would be allowed in Vitamin Shop. It's better to have a strong FDA so that you're not going to get the Ebola virus when you're eating some meatballs. But he says no, the FDA is too strong, and he makes it seem like they want to regulate your game of Angry Birds, or they want to stop you from getting the new WhatsApp.